Kia ora everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Hey, for this recipe I'm celebrating the humble kiwi kumara. So this is a kumara and brown sugar cake, but it's actually got a lot of white chocolate in it as well. So I thought I'm going to play ladies today and put it in a proper cake stand. And what I've done is I've blitzed up a little bit more of the white chocolate just to form a dust that I'm going to put over the top. Wow, this is going to be very decadent. Maybe not use it all. Alrighty, so I've now topped this with icing sugar and some finely grated white chocolate. Let's try a piece, see what you think. It's really, really soft. Alrighty. This is quite a moist cake. Here we go. Guys, this is really, really good. Highly recommended. And don't forget, if you'd like to get a demonstration of a Thermomix, I'd love to hear from you. But absolutely make this cake, it is divine. Enjoy the recipe. I'll see you later. I've got the recipe on my screen. Let's start cooking. I've got my oven preheating to 170 degrees. I've lined a 22 centimetre springform cake pan. So into my bowl, I'm going to add 250 grams of kumara. I'm using the Beauregard kumara, which is quite sweet. You know these because they've got an orange interior. Here we go. Now we're just going to chop these down. Right, let's have a look. So if you have a look on my bowl, you'll see they're quite finely chopped down. Going to scrape down the sides of the bowl. And we're going to add 30 grams of water. Alrighty. Now we're going to cook the kumaras off for 3 minutes at Veroma temperature. Here we go. Our kumaras are now cooked. So now what we're going to do now is just whiz this up a bit. So basically going to blend it at speed 7 for 10 seconds. Here we go. Okay. Oh, my glasses are fogging up. What we've basically got now is just a finely chopped up, it's almost like a mash consistency. We're just going to take that even fineness, we're going to whiz it up again for another 10 seconds at speed 7. Alrighty. So into our finely cooked and chopped kumara, we're going to add 150 grams of butter. Let's tear my scales. So for the butter, I've just chopped it up into pieces, approximately 2 centimetres by about 3 centimetres. And this is where it gets exciting, 200 grams of white chocolate. This is broken into pieces. So I've just got a couple of milky bars and I'm just going to break them up individually and put them straight in. This is smelling so good, guys. I just love the smell of white chocolate. So into this, I'm adding 300 grams of dark brown sugar. So I've got a mixture of regular brown sugar, and underneath this, I've got about 100 grams of rapadura sugar, which is really, really dark and molassesy. So that's all going in there. This is now going to cook for 6 minutes at 90 degrees, just at a stir. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, wow. It smells very like a caramel mixture. So you can see it's quite dark. Just got a few bits of kumara just along the top. Just going to push them in the mixture. Smells absolutely beautiful. Okay, so for our next step, we're going to add 250 grams of self-raising flour. Zero the scales, and in we go. 2 eggs. 1 teaspoon of natural vanilla essence. 1/2 teaspoon of additional baking powder. I'm guessing because the kumara mixture is going to be quite dense, that as well as the self-raising, they also require a little bit more. So here we go. In there. This is now going to mix for 12 seconds at speed number 4. Alrighty. Here we go. Now I have to admit, I've never made a cake with kumara and chocolate before. This is going to be a really interesting one. So my mixture is actually smelling really, really yummy. It smells really caramelly. So I'm just going to pour this straight into my lined tray. Alrighty, this is now going to go into my oven. It's going to cook for between 40 and 45 minutes at 170 degrees. It is smelling so good. My cake's been cooking for about 45 minutes. It smells absolutely amazing. It's got a real golden syrup type of smell to it. What I'm going to do is just take it out and show you guys what it looks like. So the next step is I'm just going to leave it to cool for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put it on a wire rack to completely cool down. It says that the cake itself is very moist and very sweet, but if you want to put some kind of icing over it, you could either put a creme fraiche, but I think what I'm going to do is just sprinkle some icing sugar over it and try it. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you'd like to get your hands on a Thermomix, get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. See you later.